Here alongside Coach Soley today. Coach, we talked about how your role here is different. Halfway through, how have you enjoyed being an assistant here?
I love it. I mean, getting to show up to a baseball field every day for work is something I dreamed of, and I watch my dad do all the time. And I really enjoy helping work with these guys and make themselves better at the game of baseball, and hopefully develop some great relationships with these guys down the road.
I know it was a bit of a difficult first half, but as a coaching staff, what were the biggest takeaways?
I mean, I don't know if I can speak for O, but I feel like I can speak for myself and T. Rich. But I feel that we learned a lot. The game speeds up a lot as a player, and you learn how to slow it down, and it does the same thing as a coach. And just learning, how to use the same language with the guys to help them understand what they need to work on, what they need to understand on how to get better at, and what we need to work on as coaches in order to help these guys continue to succeed and get better at the next level.
So when you turn the page, what are the main points of focus for the second half of the season?
I think the main point of focus for the second half of the season will be for hitters. It'll be for us to hit better with runners in scoring position. I think that's something we need to do better, not be as picky. I think we need to hunt the fastball early and often with runners in scoring position, not allow yourself to fall behind in counts. Pitching-wise, I think it's just, getting a good start out of our starters, and I felt like we did that a lot, and I think our bullpen needs to just learn to pitch freely. It's a game of baseball. It's something they've done their whole life, and just a matter of getting ahead right away and pitching freely and, throwing strikes. I think that's the main focus for them.
So I know some roster changes have occurred, will continue to occur, but who from this first half are you guys excited to have back?
Coop is definitely a guy we're excited to have back. I think he's top 3 or top 5 in batting average, and the guy just finds a way to get on base. I felt like he got hit by pitches a lot too, so he's willing to stay in there and get hit by the pitch a lot. Another guy I really liked was Landon Akers. I felt that even though maybe his batting average didn't show for it, he continued to hit the ball hard. He may not have found holes all the time, but I felt like he hit the ball very hard for us, and did a really good job of finding the barrel a lot. So I'm excited to have him back too.
So let's focus first on pitching. What were your overall thoughts on the arms as a group, and what is the team going to focus on?
I feel like we have a lot of guys that have a lot of great potential. It's just a matter of not putting so much pressure on themselves. And, it's different nowadays with the portal. You got guys on our team that are either JUCO guys or portal guys that are looking for a college to find them for their next step. And that's a lot of pressure. But at the same time, I think people put pressure on themselves, and that's where I think guys just need to pitch freely. It's the same game we've always played, and just a matter of going out there, having fun, and competing. So, just kind of what I said earlier, just finding the strike zone, getting comfortable with yourself, and hopefully T. Rich and I and Coach O can always help them to, not feel as much pressure on themselves.
Talked about it earlier, but to this hitters group, what are your thoughts on the bats as we look to a new half?
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I answered it before, but I'll touch up on it. Just, keep on finding barrels, being aggressive, not being too picky. I understand we don't want to swing at balls. The strike zone's going to be a little bigger, so sometimes you're going to have to battle a little bit with 2 strikes, even if the ball's off the plate. But, just continuing to attack and be aggressive, and especially with runners in scoring position.
So give me some names on this changing roster that fans should be excited for in the second half.
With new guys coming in, I really like Brownie, and I'm a little biased. He's a Mount Mercy guy, and I really think he's got a lot of great potential. He's a big kid, strong kid, and can really swing the bat. Keanu is another guy that I think will be really good. I watched him hit BP yesterday, and it looks like he's got a lot of raw power, and looks like he understands how to control the barrel, so I'm excited to see him swing it too as well.
Final question for you. It's the 4th of July celebration at Community Field. What's your favorite part about the 4th of July, and would you say it's your favorite holiday?
It is without a doubt my favorite holiday.
Without a doubt.
I love America. My favorite part about it is you get to bring all these family and friends together, and you get to enjoy a very special day, a day of freedom, and you can spend it however you want. You can go to a lake, you can go to a ballpark, watch America's pastime, and so there's so much to it. And the fireworks as well are always a great touch, and I love that. But just being able to spend your freedom together with your family and friends, I love that.
I mean, without a doubt, it's crazy. What about Christmas?
No, Christmas is great and it's awesome. I mean, the birth of Jesus Christ, but no, 4th of July is without a doubt my favorite.
All right, like the strong opinions. Thanks for coming on today. Appreciate it.
Thank you.